This game really thought that throwing an alarm my way would have stopped me from looting the gas station. It's safe to say that I have proved it wrong. Anyways, welcome back to the CDDA Louisville Challenge, joined by Trash himself. We have killed 980 zombies, surviving for 17 days, and now after looting the gun store, we get to loot every other store on this little strip. We fought for our life to get here, so let's see the payout, which includes pop and water, chips, so much high-calorie junk food, a free mint condition lighter, and enough cigarettes to last me for the rest of the series. Anything in the back room? Just an empty gas can, which is actually pretty damn huge. I would say 5 bags of chips was well worth the hundreds of zombies that we had to mow down. I won't be taking the arcade cabinets, we're just gonna be leaving it there and dropping off everything inside our new car. Not this old thing, but the semi-brand new vehicle that we found in the previous episode. All I need is to take out our battery and grab the rest of the gas from this car. Overall, it is the same as our vehicle over there condition-wise, but the one thing that I do like about it is that the trunk has a little bit more condition, which means that I can lug around more loot. I'll see you in the morning when things are a bit brighter and we can continue looking through all of our ill-gotten gains. I'll see you then. And so we wake up to a fresh new day with a tiny amount of neck pain. I am genuinely surprised that Trash can just sleep on a freaking stool with no problem whatsoever. I mean, the neck pain is there, but we still got a solid 8 hours of sleep with no back support whatsoever. What I'm trying to say is that in real life, it'd probably be more comfy to sleep on the floor. We're gonna be having our vegetable and meat soup for breakfast, hopefully filling us up and helping us gain a little bit more weight on this beautiful 18th day. Let's go grab all of our ammo, around 30 pounds worth, and our weapons, and load it into our car. Oh my, is it foggy out as well? This is giving me some pretty bad vibes about another series that I did. But this time, we're not gonna drive around like an absolute bozo. Instead, we're just gonna walk there. Plus, we don't have to deal with, you know, the copious amounts of sprinter zombies like we did before. I'm really eyeing up the beer and liquor store and the hardware store, so we are going to need a bunch of room for all of these goodies. Let's go check out Brighted Whites first, which sounds like a dentist. It is actually not. It's just a washroom. Okay, never mind. That is one of the most useless stores in a zombie apocalypse. What about the restaurant, though? I mean, surely this place has food. Other than the really cool decor around, I am really eyeing up that key lime pie. Let's see what else we got, though. We have a bunch of rotten burgers, rotten gravy. I'm taking that lime poster and that red pie poster. And that is quite literally it. I guess we have some salt that I can eat, a baking pan. That's actually pretty awesome as well, so we can do our own types of cooking. That's it, though. Off to the next door. Beer and liquor. That's what I'm talking about. Also, a few zombies that want to rip me apart. Oh, and there's a free knife in that horde of zombies. Hey, that's a win-win. Oh, I am just getting too deadly with this knife. On top of that, we also have a meat cleaver, which is one of the only swinging weapons in the game that runs off of short blades, so I'm gonna be just as powerful with this than with our knife. And where is that hunting knife? I think it's on one of these. Yeah, right here. Cool. A brand new one as well. Okay, now it's time for the beer and liquor store. What do we got? Actually, why am I even asking myself that question when it's literally just gonna be beer and liquor? Quite a decent chunk, judging from the back room in here. How much do we got? Let's see. We got around 12 bottles of beer, 1 bottle of bourbon, 1 bottle of red wine, 3 bottles of white wine as well. And that's another citrus-themed poster. I'm gonna go yoink that as well. Up next, the CO.AG Crockpot. Also, little update. I'm kinda noticing something a little bit off about the CO.AG Crockpot here. If you see from the windows, those are sheet windows, which is a telltale sign that this spot right here might be a survivor home. Oh yeah. Do you want to know something that's pretty cool as well? Aside from being a very good zombie killing weapon, this meat cleaver here can also be used as a makeshift axe to break our way on inside this place, which may or may not have better loot than the gun store. Let me in right now, game. We're in. It's a big building, which is extremely nice for a survivor home. So, starting off, we have a half-broken crowbar in here. Is there nothing upstairs? I think there is. Canned tuna, some bourbon, beta blockers, and painkillers. Do not take all of these together. I'm pretty sure that will kill you in-game, genuinely. I think that is one of the... Oh, that's another sledgehammer. Gosh, we are getting so many damn sledgehammers today. That's our second one in the series just so far. Maple syrup as well. This would be a really damn good base here. I mean, the staircase is off the side. It's not very accessible. Yeah, if in another life, I think this could have been a very cool spot. Anyways, let me in right now, game. Actually, what am I doing? We got the best damn skeleton key this game can ever give. Boom, we're in. What do we got? A freaking wood axe with a metal pipe. Oats and coffee, both extremely good in a survival situation. Even more maple syrup. Blessed be the loot tables. A few books. Actually, Fishing Volume 1, that's pretty damn awesome. I'll yoink that. A 45 revolver, and a baseball bat. I'll still take it. We take those. That is free and very easy to get. Oh, and there's also a zombie here. Sucks for her that I got the best damaging weapon in the game if it wasn't for the exhaustion. Boink. I really want to make a heavy weapon expert, maybe in the future. The only problem is that these things are so damn exhausting, but they are very fun to use as well. Anyways, it's time to drive up a little bit further, as we have looted every single building so far. All that's left are these two offshoots here, which is kind of like a half mini mall type deal, and the hardware store. How could I forget? Let's go give it a gander, while also dropping off the sledgehammer here, because I really don't need two of those massive tools. Not a far drive at all. Let's see, we got a real estate office, it seems. I'm guessing there's gonna be nothing good to come out of there, so I might just ignore that in favor of these stores down here. Watch out for all of the hordes in the mist, by the way, but let's see here. We got a family fashion, a candy store. We also have ourselves an insurance place, a legal service area. I am attracting a lot more zombies than I actually am letting on right now. I should have probably dealt with these hordes in bite-sized pieces, but I think this will be a very good litmus test for Trash's vibe checking abilities. One man, one knife, one massive horde in the mist. Let's see who will come out on top. All I know is that there's gonna be a lot of stabbing, and this is gonna take... Actually, I am exhausted and tired. I'm gonna take some vitamins first, and maybe some beta blockers, and then we can get started with stabbing probably a good estimate of 100 or so zombies. Let's just down half of these bottles here, right now, and then I can take on these zombies mano-y-mano. Who do you think will win? One drugged up, crazy knife-wielding maniac who's taking supplements, or a bunch of zombies? I guess it's time to figure that out. We're gonna be here a while. The more I'm looking at it, the more I realize how large of a zombie horde I'm actually fighting with a little rinky-dink Bowie knife right now. That's a lot. That is nothing compared to how fast I can get these stabs in. Alright, it's gonna seem like we're gonna be doing nothing at the start, but it's all about the accumulation of damage, alright? Yeah, look at that. There's already one zombie down out of like a solid 100. A few more thousand hits like that, and there should be no more zombies left. Now, you might be asking, why the hell am I trying to fight this large group of zombies with melee alone? Number one, I don't want to be too reliant on the Molotov, as I want Trash himself to be a zombie-killing machine. And two, I just think it'd be really funny to stab at a horde for like 1,000 times just to slowly kill it, you know? Bit by bit, step by step. We got enough knives. hopefully. And if we don't, I'm sure we can scrounge off a few from these zombies real soon. Look at that. We already got a twofer. That's the accumulation I've been talking about. Any minute now, this horde will drop dead where it stands. We just can't get grabbed from behind when we need to make a tactical retreat, and we should be fine. Oh yeah, look at those juicy one-shots I've been getting. The beta blockers are really helping out with the overall damage over time. Good old snowball effect. Oh, I gotta say, build 42 is one of the best. We're gonna be picking through the bodies just a little bit, but other than that, we've earned ourselves another damn looting spree. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, also forgot to mention, we have reached over 1,000 zombie kills so far, with our favorite weapon, surprise, surprise, being the hunting knife. Oh, and this zombie also had a spear with a butter knife on it. I'll use that as a makeshift weapon as we don't have a lot of knives left over. We can repair the old broken knives with some duct tape at the hardware store though, so I'm not super duper worried. I already see a candy store, which in my eyes is free calories, but more importantly, it's a two-story, big old store. I think we start off with the first story and then work our way up to the ones up there, killing any bozo I see along the way. And oh, would you look at that? We actually are exhausted now. That is a first since like the first episode. Oh, is there one more zombie? That there is. Hello. Goodbye. I'll be taking your kitchen knife now. Already I see even more alcohol than I could ever use in my whole life. We're probably also going to be sleeping here because it is getting pretty late and I don't want to be tired right about now. Let's see what we got. A bunch of beer and wine, of course. Beer, and 2 more bourbons. I'm probably gonna be sleeping in here for the night, just because it's getting pretty late, pretty dark, and I have a bunch of moodles that would screw me over combat-wise. But the one thing I will do is drink myself into a mini coma with all of these bottles of bourbon here. If you don't know, actually, I have told this before, but each bottle is worth 1,500 calories, so if I chug like 3 of these, or 5 of these in a row, I should start to make all my weight back. That's the ticket to weight gain in this game. It's the liquid calories. I can chug these all day, and it fixes my depression. It fixes like half of my moodles all in one go. The best part about this whole alcohol bulking strategy is that our liver will probably fail us at the ripe and very old age of 25. But that's a risk I'm willing to take in the zombie apocalypse, because there is an extremely good chance that I won't even make it that far. So how about we enjoy ourselves instead? Which marks down the 19th day of our life here. Another thing that I kind of forgot about is that Trash is probably dealing with one of the worst hangovers of his life. I'm surprised he woke up. And it looks like we woke up to a nice blizzard out. I enjoyed that quite a bit. The vibes are pretty damn immaculate. It beats the fog any damn day of the week is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, it's time to loot the rest of the stores here. The only really good thing that I see right now is Candytown, USA. And might I say, the store's shelves are stocked. As we have some Majeska, candied fruit slices, pickles, pears, and remoulade. That's pretty weird to have in a candy store, but who am I to judge? Gummy bears, more mints, gum, jelly beans, candy canes, chocolate. I'm gonna eat that right now, actually. That is a lot of calories right there. And a bunch of gummy candies. While not the most filling, I'm sure that the calorie count will start to come up. Oh, okay, that was a little bit scary. I'm glad I was prepared and ready to stab anything that moved. Oh my god, there's more! What the? Oh, okay, that was, what the hell? Do you guys just wait behind doorways like that? I do not remember this many being around here. I also hear a lot more inside. I just need to stab the rest of these bozos and get through. All right. This kitchen knife has been going really hard, by the way. Yeah, these bozos never stood a chance. Okay, let's go check out the other 2 stores. Well, now door flashing, just in case we get jumped anymore. It looks like we have a clothing store here, which, honestly, I might take a few new pieces of clothing, seeing how bloodied and disgusting our current getup is, you know? That's about it, really. It looks like there's just mainly sweaters and stuff in here. No winter wear, which is extremely sad. Well, this was definitely underwhelming, but it's not one of the main tourist attractions and why I'm here. The other reason is for that EP tool store right down there. That place should have a few more cool things that I'm gonna be willing to risk my life for. Nice bike helmet, bozo. Alrighty, what do we got in here? Other than like 5 different zombies ready to rip me apart, I don't know how they got in here. There were definitely not this many when I got in, but they found their way in now. The meat cleaver is a really good weapon, by the way. Once you get the ball rolling, it is non-stop slaughter, action, and violence. Okay, we got a pipe wrench, duct tape, wood glue, all pretty awesome, especially because I can go ahead and repair my knives with that. Fishing tackle could be useful. I mean, I would love to go fishing in my pond one day or another. Some bags of plaster. I might also take these floodlights if I can help it. Hand fork, a workman's shirt, useless. Nails. Oh, I thought you would never ask. Another hand axe. A box of screws, a garden saw, and a hammer. I'll take an extra hammer, why the hell not? Another box of nails. Already this whole trip has been worth it. Carrot, potato, and strawberry seeds. Gonna be really good for self-sustenance. Metal sheets, metal pipes. Okay, that seems to be it here. I'm gonna be taking your plants and that work lamp, and I think we'll be ready to leave. After I take care of all 3 of these bozos, of course. Come right on over through the fence line. I dare you. It's definitely not gonna end in your death. I lied. It is. There we go. All right, let's go grab our stuff and get the hell out of here now. It was fun while it lasted, Louisville. I guess I'll just call this the strip store area. Goodbye, Louisville strip store area. I will not miss you. And now it's time to drive home in this massive 23-degree blizzard. That won't stop trash, though, as we are bundled up and very, very warm. Here we are. The cool thing about having a car is that you can just turn on the temperature and keep yourself warm like that. And now we can begin the real fun part, and by fun, I mean not fun at all part, of driving all the way back home, which is probably the most dangerous part yet. So there's a pretty good chance that just by driving down this way alone, we will probably crash our car and die. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case, but I guess we'll see when we get down there, won't we? Let's try not to hit too many zombies and cross our fingers that we can get home and drop off our ill-gotten gains without too much of an issue. Okay, I lied. There's going to be a massive issue, it seems. Hey, maybe all of our evasive maneuvers led all the zombies off the road as well. Okay, nope. I remember exactly where this was. I'm gonna need to clear out this roadblock later. That is not a good look. Actually, that wasn't that bad of a drive back at all. We did bump into a few zombies bloodying up our car, but I was expecting 10 times worse. You know, given the storm and all of that. Though in all actuality, the storm may have helped us out more than I realized because, you know, limited visibility, a lot of static noise going on. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I needed to be that worried. Okay, this is still a little bit funky. Let's drive through here. There's definitely a fire X on that zombie. Am I even going the right way still? We went all the way up. Why do I keep doing this to myself, man? How do I not? I hate maps. I hate navigating. I hate driving. I hate traveling. I want to go home. We'll go around the long way, I think. Oh, this car is going to be my grave. Am I still following the right way? I still need to check my map like every 2 seconds. Okay, I know where to go. That's the fence that I remember. We're finally almost home. Did I almost ruin my entire life? Yes. And did I realize that this car is definitely going to be the way that trash dies, seeing how congested the streets are? That as well. We've made it home though, so now it's time to lug all of our loot back. Oh, another cool thing, all of the bodies in our place have finally decomposed, so we don't have to worry about that either. Okay, you know what? For every bad stretch of luck, there's one small little up that you can really just rely on. Let's go loot everything here and drop it off in our base, and I think this will be a very good spot to end the episode. Ah, it feels good to be home. I missed it here. It's one of the only comforts I have in my life. I'm also gonna eat this stale can of chili because I forgot to refrigerate my stuff while I left. Nice. So, here goes all of the ammo, most of the foods, our floodlight, which should give us some nice backyard ambiance, the ficus, the 2 pie posters, the rest of our alcohol, our tools, and lastly, our weapons that we've gotten out of this. I will say the storm has definitely picked up quite a bit. Despite today being a mainly looting run, I think all of the loot that we have accumulated is going to be extremely helpful and having us survive a long and prosperous life. I say that knowing that all it takes is one misplaced input and my life is over. We don't have enough storage for our armory, so that's something to work for in the future, but we got everything down, and that's what really matters. Anyways, if you guys have liked this episode, be sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more. So I guess I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace out, everyone.